Hi, Shiva.
Hi, sir.
So, what is the demo today?
Yeah, today we are going to with the data upload into the DynamoDB. So yesterday we have seen data preparation with AWS basic services like EC2, S3, then VPC, then ELB and CloudWatch. Now we are going to upload this data into our DynamoDB table.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
so this is
So, you have
data.
the files ready, everything.
Yes.
Okay. You go ahead. You please share your screen. Then
Yeah.
continue. I will stop the video.
Okay, I'll share my screen. Able to see my screen, right? Okay, I think I'll download this one.
No, not yet.
So able to skip my screen?
No. Oh, yeah. Now it is okay. Now it is coming up. Yes. Where you have to increase the screen size. You put off your video and increase the screen size.
Okay. Oh, where is this?
It's not appearing. What happened? PPT you can share it, right? First. You select the window.
So is it appearing, right?
No.
I think I'll open.
Yeah, now it is appearing. Okay. Yes, you go ahead. Yes.
So you are seeing my
Mail
mail.
box. So
Okay,
open the PPT.
not one. Actually, this is okay.
Two data preparation is the right data operation file slide on top. You use that tab. That is the latest file, right?
Disable 8 names. So actually, I need to take yeah, this one. Okay. So now,
Yes, it's very clear.
okay. So shall I go ahead?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah. Okay. So today we are going with data operations with DynamoDB table for AWS Solution Expert Chatbot operations. So we will see the. So as we have discussed yesterday demo, so this is the plan and design implementation of AWS Solution Expert Chatbot. So these are the activities we are going in the future with the step by one by one. So now in this demo, we are actually we are in the second step. data collection with Amazon DynamoDB. So for this demo, yesterday we have seen this task data preparation for the AWS services. So today we are going with the data operations with DynamoDB. So yesterday we have prepared our data. So now we are going to upload this data into DynamoDB table. So this is our today's task. So we will see how we can upload this data by using Boto3 script. So for this demo, these are the prerequisites we need to install. So install AWS CLI configuration, then configure the AWS CLI. So install Boto3. So I already configured these things. So in my local computer. So after this, these are the tasks we are going to do with the DynamoDB table. So we will create the table first of all. Then after that, we will upload this data into this DynamoDB table. Then we will do some current operations, create, read, update, and delete operations. Then we will back up this data, DynamoDB table data. Then we will delete this data from the table. So after that, we will restore this backup into one of the table. Then we will delete this original table. So these are the some operations using DynamoDB table. So we will see
First,
this.
can you show the data, sample data here? What is the file? How many columns it contains? One sample file you show, which you are going to upload it.
So this is the data EC2 100 issues.
Okay, columns.
Columns.
No, first you show the column. You are going to use columns only, right? Let us not worry about the data, but columns are important while writing the scripts, right?
So 100 there.
Yeah, right. Go to top first row. Okay, clearly you extend that root cause column you show clearly. Extend that size. Right, right. Now this is the data. You have service name, service is EC2, issue description, root cause, solution. These are the
Yes.
data pieces. You got it from ChatGPT to create this kind of data, right?
Yeah. So this is we have just prepared the data yesterday demo.
Yes.
So
Okay.
today we are going with some operations in the DynamoDB.
Right, right. Yeah, you continue that now.
Yeah. So this is our data actually. So now we will do some operations with the DynamoDB. Okay. So first task is create table. So this is the create table script actually. So this is the Boto3 script. So in order to create these tables, first you need to import the Boto3. Then this is my function. So create DynamoDB table with this variable attribute table name. Then I'm going to take a variable with DynamoDB. So Boto3 dot resource as a DynamoDB. Now I'm going to take this as a variable in the table. So DynamoDB dot create table function with the table name equal to table name variable. And I'm going to considering this schema, key schema for the table. So under the key schema, so this is the attribute names with the JSON like attribute name. This is my issue. Then key type it as a hash. Then another attribute name with the AWS service name. Then key type is range. Then I'm going define the attribute definitions inside my key schema. So this is my attribute name issue. Then this type is string and one more attribute name AWS service name, and this attribute type is also string. So I'm also providing the provisioned throughput values with the read capacity and write capacity. So these values are 5. So based on requirement, we will make able to just check these values for our operations. Then the specification for this key schema is enabled is false by default. So if you want, you can able to make it true. So this is the script, about the script, it will create a table. Then finally, I'm going to table dot wait until exist function. Then I will return this table. So this is my main function. So table name is, I'll just keep it as EC2 issues, and the table equal to, so this is my function, create DynamoDB table with the table name. So this is the my create DynamoDB table with the table name. I'm calling this function. So after that, I'm printing this table with the table name created successfully. So whenever it is executed, it will print this table is created successfully. It is shown as like in the image.
Okay.
So now, yeah. So just I will go to my CMD terminal, where actually my files are located in my local. So from there, I can execute this command. So Python create table.py is the command to execute this create table.
Okay.
So I will go to my actual files. So my files are in document DynamoDB POC. So these are my files. So I'll go to here and I type CMD. I'll just enter. So I'll get my path here. So where all my files are located in this folder. So now I will execute this command. Python.
1 minute before executing, can you show the files in the folder?
Okay. So these are the files.
No. In CMD itself, we can type dir directly. Go to CMD. There itself we can show.
Yeah.
You type dir. That is the command. CMD. Okay. So where is your file?
So this is my create table data py.
Yeah. Okay. That is the code, right?
Yes.
Can you use type that file name? You can see the code. Use type command. Type is the command. Type
Type file
file.
name.
You can see the content of this one. It is the same code. Now, you can scroll up and explain that. In the PPT, you did the same explanation, right?
Yes.
You are showing the code now. So
Yeah.
issue is there, AWS service name is there. Then issue description should be there, right? What is the Excel sheet column? It has
So yeah, this is the key schema. I'm defining the table with only two attribute names only.
2 attribute names only.
Yes.
Why you are not taking all the issue description and the solution into the table?
Yeah, with this, if I can execute with any operation, it will show all this remaining also. So whenever I
No,
execute any,
remaining how it is going to be appended. You are giving 2 columns specification in the table, right? Issue and AWS service name. That's all. But issue description will not be there, and solution will not be there. Show me the Excel sheet. Where is the Excel sheet? Are you going to upload entire data here in this script? Are you going to create the same column tables?
yes, same data will
Same
be
means 4 columns. In that script, it shows only 2 columns, right? Where is the issue description, root cause, solution? You have the issue and the service name only. First 2 columns, right, in the Python script.
yeah.
Is it correct? No, did you understand what I'm saying?
Yes. So you are asking, so why you are not included this
Yes,
remaining?
obviously. You need to create the columns, right, to upload the data. Let us stop the recording. Yeah, what I want is, Shiva, you explain
Yeah.
the structure of this Python script. What are the key schema columns? What are the normal definition columns? That way, we'll be able to catch up with
Yeah.
reference to
So
our data file. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
okay, I will show in my local terminal.
Yeah.
So if I execute AR, so I'll just so if you can see this script, so I'm going to create one DynamoDB table. So, but before that, if we need to create DynamoDB table, then we should create the key schema for this DynamoDB NoSQL database. So for that, I'm taking this attribute name with my column like issue, then another one more attribute name with the AWS service name. So after you created key schema, so I'm going to create the columns in my table with these values. Issue is one of the attribute name column, and AWS service name is the one more column for my table. So if I want to
Okay.
create
It
table,
means
so I need,
initially you have to select some key schema columns. That columns can be mentioned under key schema module portion effect. Then later you are going to define the attribute definitions, balance columns. So those are
yes,
there
yes.
like okay.
So the structure should match with the key schema and attribute definitions. Both are should be equal. So otherwise, it will not create table.
Okay.
And this is the provision throughput I'm taking with 5 and read and write capacity units as
So
a
you are
5.
not giving root cause and description solution anything here. Just
Yes,
few
yes.
columns you are
So
defining.
yeah, while uploading my data, so it will automatically take the columns in the
Oh,
remaining.
okay, right.
So this is my function table name I'm taking as EC2 issues. Then this is my creation of a DynamoDB table function. So I'm taking it as a table variable. So whenever I'm executing this script, so it will print this created successful message.
Okay. Now you run that, you are running this, right?
Yeah. So for running, you need to first take a Python and the name of the file, create a table.py file. So just execute, enter. So so this table and table name. So we have taken this table name EC2 issues. So created successfully. So we will
No.
verify the console as well. So go to this DynamoDB table service. Go to this tables tab. So this is my EC2. So if we can see here, so this is my partition key. I have mentioned in the key schema issue. and this is my short key, AWS service name. So this is the creation of a table.
Can you describe the table in CLI? How are you? What is the syntax? You are working with DynamoDB, right? After AWS, there should be DynamoDB, right?
So I think
Yeah. Describe table name. No, syntax is something not
yeah, I
correct.
think we need to mention that power.
Hmm.
This power value.
Okay, okay. That okay. Symbol.
Yeah, then only it will work.
Uh, okay. Now what are the columns? It has got AWS service name, issue. That's all. Two columns are created. Okay. Now you are going to run the upload command, upload script, or what is the next action?
So next we are going, yeah, upload the data actually.
Yes.
So this is the uploaded data. So we will see in this terminal as well. So if you see this upload file script, so for this you need to import Boto3 as well as pandas. So pandas is mainly for reading this file one by one data.
Record value part. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, record. So this is my function, upload CSV to DynamoDB with this attributes, table name as well as CSV file. So this is the Boto3 dot resource with DynamoDB, and this is my table, DynamoDB dot table with my attribute table name. So I'm storing in my table variable. So after that, I need to read this CSV file every record using this pandas. So to make ensure my columns are correct. So for this, this is my variable df, then pd dot read CSV file with this CSV file, and this type is a string. So my data is a string. If it is in another type, then it won't read this file. So for this, the required columns is, so these are my required columns in my CSV file data. So issue, AWS service name, issue description, root cause, and solution. So these are my columns actually presented in my CSV data file. So this is another missing column variable. So column for column in required columns. So if column not in this CSV file data, then it is showing missing columns. So if missing columns is there, then it will print warning, missing columns in the CSV file.
Okay. Okay.
If it is not there, you are not giving actually these values. So it will validate the key attributes in the to exclude empty strings. So it is also taking with this issue. then you need to write the data to the DynamoDB table. So for this, you need to take this table batch writer function as batch. Then you need to take one by one to upload it to this DynamoDB table, this data. So for this, you need to take the row in df.itRows function. Then in the item, you need to take every issue, then every data in the issue column, right? So we have
Okay.
mentioned the columns, and now we are going to upload this data each column, each record. So for that, you need to row dot get issue. Then again, for AWS service name, then again you need to take this row dot get. Then all these required columns, you need to take this everything get items. After that, you need to take this put items into the batch. So if it is loaded, then it will print this CSV data uploaded. It will show this message. So this is my table name, and this is my CSV file where it is located in my S3 bucket. So you can replace this with your CSV S3 bucket file. And this is my calling function with the table name and CSV file.
Okay.
So we can see whether my data is actually there in my console. You see, so there is no data here in the items.
Oh, okay. You are trying to display the data in the columns. There is no
Yes,
data. So you are
yeah.
trying to operate through the script now. Okay, go ahead
So,
and run the script in CMD.
so for this, again, Python and the name of the file. Okay, so enter. So if you given the columns as the required columns as the actual values in your CSV file data, so definitely it will read the every data column record and it will upload
Can
into
you
the
show the
DynamoDB.
console? Now console,
Okay,
run that and check it.
so just type execute this run.
Okay. Oh, you got issue description. Then you show me all 5 columns in the first row. You
So
have
if I
used it
take
for
this 99,
Hmm.
so you see this is my issue, then this is my service name, then this is my issue description, root cause, and the solution. These are my attribute
Okay.
names, means columns.
Okay. So basically,
So
while creating table, you will have some few columns from the table. Then when you are uploading the table, you are going to use a list of the columns to load the items in the upload command.
yes,
Right. Okay. Go ahead. Yeah. Now, is it possible to display this data on CLI?
on CLI,
Yeah. CMD command, you can use it, right?
describe.
Uh,
Wait, I think I take. Okay, I'll take this scan get all items.
okay.
So it
So it
will
will display
show.
all 100 records, basically.
Yeah. So
So it will move first. Okay, this is the last record, right? 100 record or
no,
first
no.
record.
If I
This first
execute,
record.
if I just enter here, it will show
Uh,
so many data is available.
yeah, when you show issue should have a number, right?
Yeah, see, issue is number, right?
92. Okay. Okay. String and oh yeah. Okay. Specification it is given. It is printing basically in the JSON format.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Right. You can stop this. Control C. You can give it and you can stop. Right. Now what is the next one? You are going to remove the data table. How you are going to show? Can you go to your tasks to be performed in PPT? Show them what all you have done so far. Third slide.
So, yeah, so we
Mm,
have created a table, DynamoDB table, and we
mm,
uploaded some data into this DynamoDB table.
mm.
Now we do some CRUD operations from the table. We can create and we can add and we can read and we can update, or we can even query the data also.
Mm.
So let's
Yeah.
get to CRUD operations. Okay, so I will write one more item into this table.
Mm.
So I will add, so I'll just take my notepad. So this is my add item.
So
So
add
this is
item
the
is you are
domain.
adding a column or what?
So I'm adding one more, one or two,
Record,
call.
record. Okay,
Yeah,
record.
record.
Data record. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
with
okay.
the
Item.
issue, then
Right.
service name, then issue description with all the required columns.
Mm.
So this is the structure, AWS DynamoDB put item.
Mm.
Then this
Mm.
is the table name, and we are going to add the items under this item.
So like you are doing in SQL insert command. The same way this is the equivalent to insert command in SQL.
Of course, yes.
Right.
So enter. Okay, so here it is not showing. Okay, we will see in the console whether this one
Mm.
or two record will add.
Mm. Control it when you display the data.
So we'll see here.
It is last record, right? One or two.
Yeah, one or two. So we'll change this page.
Sequence is on display. It is not in descending order, ascending order. Randomly it is showing the records, right?
Yes.
No, you can do one thing. Click on the issue column on top. Arrow mark is there. Beside issue. There is arrow mark. No. That is checkbox. You have to see that arrow mark. Down arrow. And the label, column label.
Okay.
Read it. See that? Now it is in the ascending order, right? No, still order is not.
Yeah, just it is showing after 880, then after 990.
No. In the middle 9 and 6 something is up there. Okay.
Maybe.
So one or two record is somewhere. But you can query the data, right? There is a query, right?
Yeah, yes, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think.
You can use the query to query that record.
Yeah, I will use here one or two.
This is an
Uh,
update command. Update
yes,
item.
yeah.
Query command you need to use it.
Here is there one or two. I'll take one or two.
Yeah. No, this is correct.
It will give. It will give.
This is equivalent of select condition.
Yeah, this will read the one or two record and it will get.
Yes. Okay, JSON format has come, right?
Yeah. So
Okay, bottom onwards, CCP is not connected. AWS CCP, security group rules. Okay, great. Yeah. What is the next one? Update command or under CRUD?
so
So
next
under
come.
CRUD, C is done, create is done. R stands for read. We have queried the
Yeah,
data by reading the read data.
we'll
Then
read. Yeah.
update use it. After that, delete.
Yeah. So this is for reading data. Some
No,
record
you
or
read
any.
the record, right? Now you queried the record. That is enough. That comes under reading only. C is
Okay.
done, R is
So
done. You need to do update.
yeah. Okay. We will do some update.
Hmm.
In the 15 column, we will do some update, or we can take one or two also.
One or two, you know the data. You can update it actually.
Yeah. So one or two I'm taking. Okay. Now let us execute this command with AWS DynamoDB, then update
From
item
CL
with.
exchange, you can execute it.
So enter. So now this value he updated in the issue description. I'm giving in the issue description column.
Hmm.
So same value. See,
Go
updated
up, just
instead
scroll up the screen. This screen. Earlier
screen.
display, you compare it. Earlier display is showing what was the issue.
Okay, okay, okay.
Same record, right? You operated for update.
Yeah, see here the issue description EC2 instance not connected.
Now the latest update you have made it is
EC2 updated instance not responding to API calls.
okay. So this is
This
the data.
value.
Okay, updated record. Okay, next after that, delete under CRUD, right? CRUD.
Yeah, for delete we have the script as well.
Mm. Python script.
Yes, yes. For but before that we'll take the backup and we'll delete.
No, delete means not single record, right? It is single record you are deleting or entire table data.
Entire table data I'm deleting actually.
1 minute. Do we have a delete command to delete the item only? You show that one under CRUD. C you have shown. Okay, read you have shown, update you have shown, D you need to show, delete for single item. Do you have a command here for deleting item? Delete item should be there.
Maybe it missing.
Okay, that's fine. Now we can do this one. Later in the future demos, you can try that. Okay, all right. Now you show me Python script for deleting all the rows.
Yeah, so for backup, before deleting, we'll take backup. We'll see here.
Okay. So what is the backup Python script? Mm,
So this is the script for this backup of data, DynamoDB table. So again, we need import Boto3 script. Boto3, we need to install in our local. Then this is my Boto3 client with DynamoDB, and I need to store in the DynamoDB variable. And you need to take the table name as well, EC2 issues. Then I'm going to defining the function create DynamoDB backup with these attributes, table name as well as the backup name. So if I execute this try command, then it will give it will actually you need to take this backup, DynamoDB create backup with this table name, and all this will be stored in this response. So once it is got successful, it will get this created successfully response. So if it is any thing backup is missing, so it will throw an exception error and it will give error creating backup.
Okay.
So finally, I'm calling this function create DynamoDB backup with this table name and backup name, calling the function. So it will execute.
You can change that instead of giving DynamoDB backup, EC2-Issues backup. You can change that also. For now, it is okay. Because your table name is EC2-Issues, right?
Yes.
So in future, you write the table name when you are taking the backup name. Then it is easy to identify. Okay.
Yes. So I'll execute this backup command. Backup data.py. So these are the details of our DynamoDB backup details. So this is mainly backup ARN with our table name. Then this is backup name, DynamoDB backup. And these are details about our backup details, like a date. So the status also HTTP status code. Then when it is taking back date.
Okay, can you show on console the same backup? Oh, it might have stored there, right? The file name. Backups. So here you have the backup file stored. Same DynamoDB backup is the name. Okay. Right.
This
Now,
is 2220. Yeah.
right. So after deleting the table, you are going to show the restore also from this file.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead then.
So now we have taken the backup of data from table. Now we will delete this data actually. So after this, we will delete this data from DynamoDB table. So let us see this Python script as well in the local. Equal. So this is for the deletion of the data from DynamoDB table using Boto3 script. So again, you need to import this Boto3. Then with the client, you need to take the Boto3 dot resource DynamoDB, and it will store in the DynamoDB. Then here I'm going to delete all the items. So this is my function. I'm creating delete all items from table, and this is my attribute table name. And I'm going to take this table name details in the variable table, and it will scan all this data, and I'm storing it in response. So now I'm going to read the data is one by one. So for item in each response, so response means table.scan. So it will scan all this each record in the items. Then it will retrieve the keys attributes. So it will use these primary key attributes to delete the items. So my primary key is issue. So it will take the issue in the items, then it will delete. And one more key is there, AWS service name. And again, this is item, then this is AWS service name. So it will read all this each data and to delete the items.
So bottom batch delete item means it depends on the primary key. It is taking that record and it is deleting the item. And then finally, it is going to be in the loop. table
Yeah, each
scanning
data.
is going on in a loop. Table.scan. It is a function. Till end of the table ready, it will go and read the record and remove the items.
Yeah,
Right?
so you look at into the keys. So if the key is available, then okay, so it will delete that all columns one by one.
Not column, the row it is going to be deleted. Row by row.
Yeah, row by row. Yeah, each data
Yes.
row by row.
Okay, you can run this script.
So, so before that, so data is anyway available here.
You want to show from console?
Yeah, so data is there, right?
Yes, it's going to be arranged.
So Python, delete data dot view.
Okay, you're running the script. Okay, go to front end console. Refresh.
Just
You can run it. No data. Okay. In the back
yes,
end, you use scan command. Try to scan that table. It should not display data, right?
yes, yes.
If you say scan, it displays all the records or single record.
So
You executed the scan command in the previous session, right? That time, how many records it displayed? Go up, just scroll up the screen, see scan command where you executed. Where is the scan command?
so wait, scan. After upload, we are yeah. This is scan. This is scan.
So how many records it displayed?
So we didn't see, right? There are so many records, and in between
Oh, we stopped
we
it, right? Normally it is supposed to show 1,000 plus and 100 plus records, whatever it is there, including one or two, right? So
yes,
fine.
yes,
Now there is nothing. The data is nothing from the CMD level, the CLI level, and from front end also it is not showing it. It means the table is empty totally. Now you are going to use the backup file to restore the data, right? In next operation.
yes, yes. The new table.
Show me the PPT for that. Okay, can you explain the script?
Yeah, okay. So we'll take into the restore. Sorry, this type actually. So this is the script for the
Restoring.
restore. Yeah. So again, you need to import the Boto3. So now I'm going to define the function restore DynamoDB backup function with these attributes. So this must be included in this function backup PRN and target table name. So we should include these attributes in my restore DynamoDB backup function. So This is the command. It will create DynamoDB client with the boto3.client DynamoDB. And now I'm going to check my target table, whether it is existing, able to exist or not. So for that, I'm using try. So this is the case, and DynamoDB client with the describe table. So table name is this is the target table. So if it is there, if it is exist, then it will print this table is already exist. So if it is not, except function is execute. So resource not found exception. So it will give this error if it is not exist. So after that, I'm going to restore. If it is exist, then I'm going to restore the backup to the target table. So for that, again, I'm going to try. So this is my response. So with the DynamoDB client dot restore table from backup function. So this is my function, restore DynamoDB backup function with this backup ARN exactly under the target table name. So if these two attributes are matched, then it will print this table created successfully.
Okay.
So otherwise, except function will execute. So
Okay,
backup
exceptions.
not found exception. Yeah.
Message will be displayed. Okay, right.
So finally, I'm calling this main function with the backup ARN as well as target table name.
Okay, okay.
So I'll just need to include this backup ARN from the console.
Mm.
So let me go to this console. I need to take the latest backup ARN path.
Mm-hmm. You have only one backup, right? Here currently.
Yes.
You copy that.
And I need to change in my path.
You're going to add in the script.
Restore data. So here. So save this file.
Mm.
So now I will run Python restore data.py.
Okay.
So restore with this name, restore to table.
Mm. Can you see in the front
Started
end?
successfully.
Front end you can display that table data. Right?
So yeah, it is provisioning.
Restoring. Okay, okay. Still it is doing it. Okay. It is just like RDS database restoring.
Yes, yes. So maybe it will take 1 or 2 minutes. So these are our attribute definitions as we have already seen, right?
Mm. Mm.
Then read capacity, write capacity, table ID.
Okay. Do one thing. Just go through the slide. What all you have covered so far. In the meanwhile, let it do the restoring process. recap all the things, whatever you started from the beginning.
Okay. Finally, we'll execute this data delete table actually.
Oh, that also takes some time, right?
Delete it is maybe seconds only.
Okay, first let us check the restored data. Okay, in the
Hmm.
meanwhile, you explain what are the tasks you have covered so far. What were the tasks you planned it in the beginning?
So first of all, we created one table, DynamoDB table with the table schema as well as attribute columns. Then we upload some data. So data into this DynamoDB table. After that, we did some CRUD operations like create, read, and update, and some
Delete
delete.
options. Yes.
After that, we have taken backup this data from DynamoDB table. So once we're done, then we deleted this data, all the data from table. Then now we are in this task, restoring the backup with the new table. So finally, we'll delete this previous table actually.
Can you show the script for that delete table? Python script.
Yeah, fine. Type delete table.
Okay, it's simple, right? Delete table script.
Yeah, only you take this function, delete DynamoDB table function with the table name. So, again in the above script only. If my delete table is matching with the table name, then it will delete. So otherwise it will throw the error. It shows it does not exist.
You need to write a comment there because we are supposed to replace that table name, right?
Yeah, here.
Coding comment.
Oh, like
What to replace here in this script? You can't run directly, right? Can you run it?
so this is the script actually for the delete table dot.
Right, delete table means which table you are deleting. Table name, you need to mention like that. You need to put a
Yeah,
comment
this
there.
one. Yeah, here in the function, I'm mentioning this.
Easy to use. Okay, table name. Okay, it is taken from that variable. Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
finally calling this function.
But earlier under CRUD operations, you deleted the data table.
Yeah, under CRUD operations, we have seen like creating, then updating, then querying data.
After that, delete, you have used it, right? Deleting the items.
Yeah, deleted all.
You deleted items, and here you are deleting the table, which has got
Table.
the
Yeah.
data also. Along with the data, you are deleting.
Yes. Yes.
That is the difference, right?
Hmm.
Okay. You check there on the console status of the restore. It is taking time like RDS only.
Yeah, means all the data need to restore in another table.
Very slow. Okay, fine. Now you explain the script, delete the script. That is enough. Easily you can understand it. You don't need to show that operation. Delete table later on you can do offline. Okay, because of this process is taking time. We are going to stop the recording. So it means you go to project plan in the beginning. What we planned it activities. So basically, you created multiple services data preparation under data preparation demo and the sample file you have taken EC2 issues. You showed how to use DynamoDB to upload and manage the operations, database operations for that table. Then the same way, they need to upload the data for different services which we prepared during data preparation activity.
Yes, yes.
Am I right?
Yes, yes. For the remaining services.
In this
Yes.
project, basically, we have made some 6 services, right?
Yes.
What are the services? We made it data under data preparation.
EC2, S3, VPC, RTS, ELB, then CloudWatch.
Okay, right. So with this, the data collection with Amazon DynamoDB activity is completed. We're going to move forward with Lex, I think, in the next demo, right?
Yes, yes. Next,
Because we wanted to prepare the data. Once the data is ready, we can take.
we will build the next Lex chatbot.
Yeah, front end, right? Chatbot. Right. I'll stop recording.